talking about. There are hundreds of different styles. I know the Kung Fu system I do, we have a lot of grappling hand techniques.
Tip to take out. Jason's got him from behind. Look at those. And there go the hooks. Looks like Jason's got it. It's a classic Gracie Joe. Those, that is.
I think he's going to be giving it out pretty quickly.
I think he is too, because he got it pretty fast.
Yep, there's the choke. Bill, did you see the way Jason had those hooks around the inside?
And they go. I think there'll be a lot of stalking just to see what happens. Endurance is going to play an important part of this. Kathy, what do you think?
Well,
Let's go. Whoa.
I think we're just missing teeth there.
What? There are none.
No eye gouging.
Yeah, okay. Kathy, would you like to meet in the middle of the ring like that?
No, sir.
I don't want to get close to anybody when it's time to fight.
Not when they're that big.
And they starting. Here we go.
Now we got some good footwork here.
Now there's a lot of strategy now.
Bill, that's not unusual to have a fight just like that go to the ground.
Just again, a lot of power. I don't think anything. Whoa, good right hand. Good right hand. Oh,
That was a clear groin shot. And the referee doesn't seem to notice.
That's a strategy, pulling hair.
And that's something that wasn't talked about in the rules meeting.
Exactly, but it should be legal. It should be allowed. It's part of the body.
I think it is. You see some of the hair falling down on the ground there. There's quite a bit coming out there.
He's let go of the hair now.
Oh, and that knee came right up into the chin.
Yep. Now they're going to be working. They're going to be working. This is going to take a lot of energy because if you can see, it's only been maybe a minute or so into the match, and they're breathing a little bit.
Yeah. If these two knew how to grapple, I think it might end a little sooner.
It might sooner, yes, but the thing of it is, I don't think as big as they are, they want to go down to the ground. Now, Kevin is using a little bit of elbows. Now, if you look at their knuckles, they're getting a little red because they are hitting elbows. They are hitting bone. Yeah, they're slow now. They're trying to
The eye of Kevin here. You know, a lot of times in boxing, when you strike to the back of the head like that, it's totally illegal, but everything goes here.
I think we're about ready to get this show on the road. I think it's kind of ironic that that Royce Gracie is going to wear his judo top.
Yeah,
Actually, Bill, it will work in his favor. It'll be easier to grapple with the guy to actually get more friction on an arm.
So?
Yes,
Good.
And if the man grabs him, that just gives Royce an anchor with which to move his opponent around. But watch Royce, though. I think you're going to see the clinch is extremely important in jiu-jitsu, and watch his Royce front leg as he uses, I think, a low side kick here to get his opponent to lower his guard, and then he's going to clinch. You're going to see an excellent there, just like that. A couple of those, Bill, I tell you what, that's...
It's much like a Muay Thai kick, but it's like a self-defense move that a self-defense person will use against a street attack.
Very, very much so. He can keep his opponent at bay, and he can also get his opponent to be real wary of that kick. You get hit once or twice in the knee there, that really hurts.
Art's thinking about it already. You can see he's in and out.
Yes. Watch Royce. Royce now commands his opponent. He's getting him to move back a little bit and on command, and you're going to see a clinch here, I suspect, anytime real soon. That's what Royce's strategy is right now. As the Brazilians always say, if you have a good clinch, you have good jiu-jitsu.
I think there's a little bit too much strategy. They're going to have to do something pretty soon because I think Art is a little bit worried here.
There it is. There he is. And he's on the ground. Now we're watching Royce take the mount position. And that's exactly where the jiu-jitsu man wants to be. He's on top. This is not a good place
A little headbutt to the face.
for Art.
To work a little bit of headbutt.
Look at those legs. Bill, look at those legs right there. Royce's legs in back of wrapping. That opponent
good anchor.
can't get his legs off the ground. As soon as Art tries to lift his legs, Royce will strip or push on his legs. Royce will stick his leg back, disrupting the opponent's balance. And Royce, he's got an excellent base. One of the fundamental positions in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu right now.
Now, also, this is making one of them very, very tired, which is Art Jemison on the bottom, because he's got to try to push him off.
I tell you what, it is no fun being on the bottom with a jiu-jitsu man.
But I think Art's doing pretty good because he's trying to keep him as close to him as he can.
Well, I tell you, that glove is really working in Art's against Art because he can't grab.
He can't grab, he can't pull him in tight.
You bet. If I were him, perhaps he might think about taking that thing off right. You bet. If I were him, perhaps he might think about taking that thing off right now.
Take a break and take it off. Whoop, he just bowed out. He just tapped out.
Just tapped out.
Did he? Oh, the towel just got thrown in as well.
That's amazing. It doesn't take much. It is just a frightening experience, Bill, to have somebody up on top of you.
To be able to choke 40.
I'm an old person.
If you want to wrestle, we can wrestle, but at least getting hit ruins your whole. I told you, pain hurts. Though, again, Rod, also, I think there'll be a little bit of grappling into this.
I think you can count on it.
I definitely think so, too. Both fighters, oddly enough, look pretty dry. They haven't warmed up very much.
The shoot fighter is very, very familiar with the ground contact and ground grappling. And there's a nice clinch right there. And that's probably exactly where he wants him to be.
Yep.
That's interesting. Now you see what would be a classic Gracie guard position with the legs wrapped around the fighter. That is actually a very good defensive position. And holding the man's head down just like that just keeps him from changing a punch. Now watch what's going on with that foot. A foot on the back, right where the kidney is just like having a little ninja super glue to your back, Bill. That is not a comfortable feeling.
Seems like it could kind of pain a fool a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sure does distract you from anything else. Your primary objective.
Now, this is going to be a lot of strategy in this, but there's also going to be a lot of strength involved.
Yes.
And there's going to be some headbutting in there, too.
Very much
right there.
Yeah, you want to hold him a little bit. He's trying to hold him as close as he can. Still hard to change up. There goes a
but they're not trying any really arm bars or chokes or anything. I think he just wants to kind of wear him down.
Exactly. Got some good balance there. Uh-oh, watch this. There's a foot lock. Watch it.
Now, this is one of the locks that is in shoot fighting for the legs. Very painful for that shin.
Very, very much so.
Very painful.
Very opposite.
That's a good strike there to the chest.
What you're seeing is...
That's very smart of Pat, trying to at least alleviate some of the strain that's on that ankle.
You bet the kid's trying to go for that ankle lock right there, trying to position himself.
He's got it pretty good.
You know, the guy with the longer legs is the gentleman that usually works well on this side. There's the tap out right there. Just too painful. Isn't that interesting? A very subtle move, but a very, very effective move. It is extremely painful and
making a good, clean fight. And here we go.
It's a nice handshake before they started it. That was very nice. You see Gerard's picking off his shots.
Now, here's the leg kicks. Here comes the leg kicks into play. Now, Rod, you'll kind of understand about the leg kicks.
Yes, that's just amazing. Very stinging, very, very powerful. You know, it doesn't take too many of those built up.
Again, right in the legs. This is right on the joint, too. Right on the joint. It's not in the thigh. It's not on the muscle, but it's right on the joint.
Forearm there to the back of the head.
Yes. Now you notice Gerard's backing off a little bit just to see where there's an opening.
Yeah.
Nice elbow to the head.
Kevin seems to be covering up fairly well.
Yeah.
There's a stomp to the ribs there. That looks really painful.
Oh.
And the towel goes in.
The fight's over. The fight is over.
Premature fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very likely event here.
And we're ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. I think this will be a very exciting bout.
There they go. Look at that. Is it Eddie Coker? Right for the takedown.
Leg drag right away.
Hoist is up. And now he's trying to put the person between his guard. There goes that kick to the back, right on the...
Going right into the kidney there.
Exactly. Yeah. Ken's got his right leg up, trying to prevent Hoist from getting his left leg over. And now Hoist has him in what appears to be the guard position. Hoist takes the mount. And that's exactly where Hoist wants to be. Now what Royce is probably going to try to do is get his left leg over Ken's. Ken
How's he
doesn't
going
have
to be able to do
a good
that if he
defensive
has his
position.
weight above like that?
Right now, what he's trying to do, what I think Ken is trying to do, is keep poise at
Watch
bay,
that leg.
basically.
Ken's going for that leg again. Same thing he did with his previous opponent. And Royce, watch this. There goes Royce. He looks like he's going for the back.
Ken's back
And it
up.
appears that Royce, there's the tap. There's the tap. Royce actually had him in a choke from the back, and he tapped. He tapped 4 times. Bill, that was a tap.
I did not see the tap.
I saw it 4 times.
Now, from the angle that we were at, I didn't get to see what sort of hold he had on him. But that didn't. It's good stalking going on here, measuring each other up. Exactly
There's
what I
the
expected.
clinch.
Royce going in for the leg
There's the
drag.
clinch, and that foot goes behind Gerard. He's trying to take him down, and
See, now what the public doesn't understand, this is a lot of strategy also on Royce's part, simply because he's got to set this movement up. Now, this looks like clinching in boxing or clinching in some other sports where the referee naturally would break you up.
Yeah,
but this is a lot of strategy here.
There's a lot more strength going on as well.
very much so. Gerard's trying to stay as close to that fence as he can. He doesn't want Royce to get to his back. But if you watch Royce, that foot, there's the takedown. That's exactly what Royce wants.
And the crowd is going
I hate to
crazy.
say it, but Gerard is in a lot of trouble. Now watch, there's a
See
headbutt.
Gerard's trainer's in there with the towel above his head.
Yeah. They're just,
Royce is just softening him up here. Now watch Royce's left hand. He's going to take it, and he's pushing hard to
There you
break.
go.
There's a bridge to break the
and
lock.
here comes an armbar coming
I would
up.
be surprised if an armbar shows
Yes,
up here real
that
quick.
looks to me like it could be.
Not Bill. He's going to his back. There's that left hand of Royce's underneath Gerard's neck, and
Now Gerard has his chin down. He
these
might-
Gracies are anacondas.
There you go.
He's on the back, and Gerard is in a lot of trouble. Now what Royce is going to do is try to get Gerard to raise his neck. I bet he slaps in the back of the neck a couple of times, Bill. That,
See, again,
and the
here's
hands
the point.
underneath. It's
This is a major part of fighting. People do not understand
it's
that this
over.
is very
It's over.
strong.
It's got to be a
there's the
great
tap.
choke. It's over.
It's over. That was just Royce is not letting him go. He wants to make sure the referee sees that this is over, Bill. That is the power of jiu-jitsu in action.